Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope that you're having a great week so far. Today's video is a really big haul from Polish Pickup for February 2023. So the first one I have is this polish from Baroness X, and it is called Mighty Heart. This has reflective glitter and sister unicorn pea in it, and it is described as being a clear base polish with teal to indigo sister unicorn pea loaded with silver reflective glitter. I knew once I saw this that I really wanted this in my collection. It is absolutely a stunning polish to have. I have it shown here. This is 2 coats without top coat by itself. It does dry rather textured. And then I put it over a black polish, and this is what one layer looks like over black. It's absolutely beautiful. I love all the sparkle on this. It's so beautiful. So excited that I picked that one up. And the next polish is this one from Painted Polish. This is called We Scare Because We Care, described as a purple and turquoise metallic flake bomb and a white crelly base. This one was another one that I was back and forth about whether I wanted it or not. So when I went in for those additional orders, I just added that one straight away. This is what 2 coats of Painted Polish We Scare Because We Care looks like. It's beautiful. I am definitely going to be pulling this one out for Easter month. I know that is next month already, so I'm kind of pre-planning ahead what polishes I want to wear for the month of April. But this one is definitely going to be on my list for April manis for sure. So that is 2 coats of Painted Polish We Scare Because We Care. The next one was another one that I had on my wish list when I filmed my February wish list for you guys. I deleted that footage because this polish was sold out as I was filming that wish list video. This is by Bluebird Lacquer. This is called It's Me, Jessica. They had it sold out, so I ended up not being able, or not thinking I was not going to be able to get it. Luckily, Bluebird Lacquer decided to up the cap on this bottle of polish, and I was able to go in with a second order and pick this particular one up. Described as a peachy base with scattered hollow and an orange pink to gold shimmer in it. This one's just absolutely beautiful. I love the color. I am getting into Bluebird Lacquer polishes. They are becoming one of my favorite brands very, very quickly. So this is what it looks like in 2 coats. There is glossy top coat on this. It does kind of soak up top coat rather quickly. So I'm going to have to go in with an additional layer, most likely, when I wear it. But I love this one. I love everything about it. Love the color. Perfect for a spring polish. So again, this one will definitely be getting pulled out for my spring polishes. So that is 2 coats of Bluebird Lacquer. It's Me, Jessica. The next one, I saw this one in previews and knew that I needed to pick this one up. This is by Cupcake Polish, and it is called You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat. And this one is packed full of flakies and glitter. This is described as a sky blue crelly nail polish with gold to green to red iridescent flakies and silver, red, and black metallic flakies. It is glitter heavy, it is flaky heavy, but you guys, this is extremely unique to my collection. So this is what it looks like in 2 coats, multiple layers of top coat. It is a textured polish because of the glitters and flakies in there, but it is really, really pretty. That is 2 coats of Cupcake Polish. You're gonna need a bigger boat. This next one I don't have a description for, and I'm not sure how I missed the description for this, but this is by Cuticula, and this is called Silenzio Bruno, and it appears to be like a blue to purple shifting base, and then there is iridescent flakes in there. They are kind of shifting blue to green in the bottle. I don't know how they're coming off on camera for sure. It is a little hard to see what they look like with all my lighting, but this one was beautiful. I am seeing shifts of purple, teal, and maybe even a dark blue in this polish. Swatching it, my jaw dropped. This was beautiful. This was, I think, 2 to 3 coats. I have down I did 3. I do believe I did 3 coats for full opacity. This is just beautiful. It is so stunning. There is also, I think, some holographic shimmer in this as well. So that is 3 coats of Cuticula's Silenzio Bruno. The next polish I got solely for the name. This is by Dom Nail Polish, and this is called It's So Fluffy. But this particular one, It's So Fluffy, is from Despicable Me. So you probably already picked up on that. But this polish is described as being a pink jelly base with pink to gold shifting shimmer, black flakes, assorted pink glitters, and gold reflective glitter. I didn't know this had pink. It's got like hot pink matte glitters in here. I didn't know that when I ordered it. I missed that part, and when I got home and swatched it, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, it's got glitters in here as well. This is really, really a fun polish. So this is what it looks like in 3 coats. Again, I got it for the name. I love that movie Despicable Me, and I love the line with the little girl and the unicorn, and when she says, "It's so fluffy." Naturally just had to pick it up. So that is 3 coats of Dom nail polish. It's So Fluffy. The next one is a new to me brand. This is by DRK. I got this solely for what it is. It's a beautiful polish. And this is called I Hope. This polish is described as being it's a red jelly base loaded with microflake magnetic particles and blue to violet shimmer. Let me see if I could show you guys what it looks like. We're going to magnetize this. There you can see it is pulling that gorgeous purple. And then you've got that red magnetic pool in there. I saw this. I knew I needed to get it. I do not own any from this particular brand and was really, really interested in this. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous polish. So on my swatch, this is it in 2 coats, completely magnetized. I love this polish. It's beautiful. I don't know if you're going to be able to see all of the elements this polish is with my swatch. This is gorgeous. I tried swatching it earlier and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, so I had to redo my swatch, but this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. So that is DRK Nails, I Hope. The next one I got for the polish itself, this is Dreamland Lacquer's Bond, James Bond. This is described as being a bright blue polish with a mix of reflective and hollow micro glitters, some shifty aurora pigment that shifts from turquoise blue to a deeper cerulean blue, and then to an almost violet. This is beautiful. It is very textured, but the color, you guys, this is stunning. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous blue. I just was like, oh my goodness, I have got to get this one. It's stunning. I love their polishes. I don't know if I've worn any of my Dreamland lacquer polishes I currently have. I might have worn one. I'm not sure. I really need to pull these out. This is stunning. I love the bright blue. I love the reflectiveness that's in here. Is it reflective? Maybe not. I love the reflectiveness that's in this. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So that is 3 coats of Dreamland Lacquer Bond, James Bond. The next polish I got just because of the color of it. I thought it was beautiful. This is by Fair Maiden, and this one is called Even Miracles Take a Little Time. And this polish is described as being a soft, ultra pale blue periwinkle crelly with pink, gold, and green aurora shimmer. This one is stunning. I'm not generally one for super sheer polishes, but I feel like this one built up really nicely in 2 to 3 coats. It looked so pretty on the swatch pictures. I was like, I just gotta get that one. So this is it in 2 coats. It is sheer. It is a rather light color to begin with, but I love everything about it. I love the shiftiness in this polish. I love how delicate it also looks on the nail as well. So that is 3 coats of Fair Maiden. Even Miracles Take a Little Time. So the next polish is by Glisten and Glow. This one is called Bing Bong Bing Bong. So this polish is described as being a grape jelly base loaded with a rainbow of iridescent color shifting flakes, hollow flakes, and various sizes and shapes of purple and pink glitter. There's a lot going on in this polish. My first thought was, is this going to do what one of my other polishes that I recently talked about had done? The glitters are a little heavy. It tends to go to the outside of the bottle or to the bottom. This one mixes fairly well. It's just so packed full. It looks like everything is here on the outside of the bottle, but it's actually not. I was pleasantly surprised by that. So this is my swatch in 3 coats with 2 layers of top coat. It's beautiful. This is gorgeous. It is not going to be fun to remove, I will say that. It is going to be a little bit tricky, but it is so pretty. So this is 3 coats of Glisten and Glow Bing Bong Bing Bong. The next one I had to get for the name solely Hearts and Promises. Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner. This is inspired by the movie Dirty Dancing, which is one of my favorite older movies. This polish is described as being a bright pink hollow cream loaded with neon pink microflakes and pink chrome flakes. This is beautiful. I love the delicate pink of this. I love everything about it. It's got all of those really fun flakies, but yet it's not overly packed to where I felt like it was too much. They have just enough in here to just add the perfect addition to this polish. My swatch, this is what it looks like in 2 coats. Could have probably gone in with a third. I love the deepness of the pink polish that they used for a base. I love the glitters. I love the flakies. It's just so delicate. This is going to be perfect for the spring. So that is 2 coats of Hearts and Promises Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner. And I have this polish from Kathleen & Co. This one is called Sincerely Yours, The Breakfast Club. This polish is described as being a red base loaded with blue and red shimmers and scattered hollow. Now, on camera, you're really seeing that blue come through. In person, I'm not seeing quite so much. This is it in 3 coats. You can really see that holographic shimmer come through once this is dry. I was pleasantly surprised by this one. I will say that. I was a little disappointed at first, but as I was swatching it and once it dried and I top coated, this is beautiful. This is going to be a gorgeous polish for summer transitioning into fall or even starting out with fall manicures. So that is 3 coats of Kathleen & Co. Sincerely Yours, The Breakfast Club. So the next polish is by KB Shimmer. This one is called Taste Like. This was inspired by edible wallpaper, I believe, and this is a purple jelly base that has iridescent flakies that shift from blue to red to green to gold to pink. This is what it looks like in 3 coats. It is packed full of those flakies. I didn't have to do any fishing or anything for the flakies to come out on the swatch. It was easy to work with, no issues with the formula whatsoever. So that is 3 coats of KB Shimmer Taste Like. The next polish is by Lemming Lacquer, and this is called Just Fear Me, Love Me, Do As I Say. This polish is described as being an indigo jelly with red to bronze to copper to gold multichrome and hollow microflakes. This is a gorgeous polish. Again, was one I was underwhelmed by until it was dry on my swatch. On my swatch, this is 2 coats plus top coat. I did not realize it had the holographic shimmer in there until it dried, and I was like, oh, that's even prettier than I thought. You've got all of these different shifts in this polish. It is dark and vampy, but with that shifty shimmer in there, it adds something totally different to that polish. So that is 2 coats of Lemming Lacquer. Just fear me, love me, do as I say. The next polish was a new to me brand. This is Lumen Lacquer So Much More. This polish is described as being a deep, vivid red base saturated with red to gold shimmer with a gorgeous shift and sparkle added to it. This has so many different shifts in there. It's just packed full of different shifty shimmer. There's gold, there's bronze, there's a dark red. Absolutely gorgeous. This is it in 3 coats. So that is 3 coats of Lemming Lacquer, or Lumen Lacquer So Much More. So the next one I have, I knew when I saw it, I had to pick this one up. This is by Nailed It, and it is called On Wednesdays We Wear Pink. This is described as a bright pink base with a pink to gold shifty shimmer, and it's packed full of hollow flakies. This was so pretty, so delicate. I immediately thought like Mother's Day when I saw this polish. It would work beautifully for Valentine's Day as well. I knew I wasn't going to get it in time for Valentine's Day when I ordered this, but it's absolutely stunning. And again, a new to me brand as well. This is perfectly opaque in 2 coats. Beautiful formula. Very gorgeous. Love the color, love the formula. No complaints with this one whatsoever. So that's 2 coats of Nailed It On Wednesdays We Wear Pink. The next one is Night Owl, and this one is called My Blood, Your Blood, Our Blood, and it is described as being a blackened purple base with a vibrant red to copper to gold shifty shimmer. On my swatch, this is it in 3 coats. It is beautiful. I immediately thought fall-esque with this. Even holiday would be a perfect time to wear this one. Really pretty. Love the shifty shimmer in here. Great formula. Was opaque in 3 coats. So this is Night Owl, My Blood, Your Blood, Our Blood. The next one I got I think on the second order. This is by Noodles Nail Polish. This one is called Mermaid Dancing. This is a white Corelli base with blue to pink to purple hex glitters. There are micro glitters in here. There's some smaller sized teal flakies glitters in this as well. And I think there might even be some holographic micro glitters in this polish as well. But it's got so many different colors. There's pink, purple, teal, brighter teal, blue. Really fun polish. It is very packed full of glitter. This one was rather textured. It took several layers of top coat, but this is what it looks like in 2 easy coats. There was no issues with the formula whatsoever. It does dry down a little bit textured, but aside from that, I was extremely happy to get this one. So that is 2 coats of new. I'm on to just my last few polishes that I have. I did have a little bit of a mishap with my polishes when I got my package. There was a big hole in my package and I had 2 polishes missing, and that is these 2 here. We contacted Polish Pickup. They sent these out straight away, so I was glad I was able to get my hands on those polishes. I'm not sure how more polish didn't fall out of the box they were in, because it was a very large hole that was in this box. The way the mail handles things, it gets to be a little bit dangerous sometimes whether you're going to get packages all in one piece or not. Anyway, so I got this one from Polish. Had to pick this one up. It's a beautiful color. This is called There's No Place Like Home. This has to do with The Wizard of Oz. I immediately thought, I had Dorothy's ruby slippers when I was a little girl. I was obsessed with that kind of thing, being like a little princess, and I remember having those slippers as a young girl, and this is what it reminded me of. This polish is described as being a bright ruby slipper red with red to gold microflake shimmer. I saw this and knew immediately I needed to pick it up. It's too pretty, and it kind of has a sentimental value to it because I did enjoy The Wizard of Oz. I loved wearing the ruby slippers that you could go to the store and buy. I think they lit up and everything too, if I remember right. I don't know if anybody else remembers anything like that, but that was something I did quite often as a young girl. So this is what it looks like in 2 coats. It's a beautiful polish. Absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. I'm going to be pulling this one out for when I want to wear a red shimmer, this is just going to be absolutely perfect. So that is 2 coats of polish. There's No Place Like Home. I picked this one up from Rogue Lacquer. This is called I Am Your Father. This was inspired by Star Wars. This polish is described as being a dark side black crelly with blue to cyan black flakes, hollow micro glitter, and a splash of stars represented by red and silver reflective glitter. I'm not sure why I put in a splash of stars. There's no stars in this. I don't think there is. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, it is a flaky bomb with reflective glitter. This is a blackened, like a deeper base. I wasn't gung-ho for this one. Again, my husband chose it. And I was like, well, got it home. Was really pleasantly surprised by how this looked. I am a little stumped as to why my description said stars, because I think that was a typo, because I type all the descriptions out onto, like, Microsoft Word or something, so I think that was a typo. This is 2 coats, really pretty, gorgeous polish. This is really, really fun. Beautiful. I love all the flakies in there against that black base. This is stunning. So that's 2 coats of Rogue Lacquer, I Am Your Father. I picked this one up from the brand Whatcha, and this is called Hold My Poodle. This one I wasn't sure what reference it was to, and my husband said he thought it was White Chicks, so it's possible. I can't remember, honestly. If that's correct, you have to let me know down in the comments. But this one I got solely for the color of it. This is a magenta base with reflective pink glitter and shimmer. Very textured polish. I think I needed like 3 or 2 coats of top coat, maybe 3 coats of a good top coat. Really pretty. I got it just because of the color. No other reason than that. And this is what it looks like. It's just gorgeous. I love these magenta pinks. And I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. So there's that. But that's 3 coats of Whatcha, Hold My Poodle. This other one my husband picked out. I was not gung-ho on this one either. This is by Wildflower Lacquer. This is My Lips Hurt Real Bad. And this is in reference to Napoleon Dynamite. This polish is described as being a muted teal base with blue undertones and red to gold to green shifting shimmer. It's beautiful. I fell in love with it once I swatched it, top coated it. It is a little bit sheer, does take 2 to 3 coats depending on application, but I was excited to be able to get my hands on this one. So that is 3 coats of Wildflower Lacquer, My Lips Hurt Real Bad. Then on to the final 2, which are the ones that randomly disappeared from my package. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know how I didn't lose more polishes. I was surprised I got what I got when I got the mail. My husband's like, yeah, the post office lady said, you know, it came that way. So it was not on polish pickup. It was the shipping and handling and all that stuff. So this one is a new to me brand. This is by Jen and Berries, and it is described as, this is called I'll Have What She's Having. It is described as being a teal base packed with holographic flakes, a dusting of silver and blue shifty shimmer, and black flakes. This one was pretty. I was shocked at how smooth the formula was with this one. I definitely didn't expect it to be quite that smooth of a formula when I saw how packed full it is. It's beautiful. This is it in 2 coats. Very, very nice polish. Like I said in the beginning, I made 3 orders, not just 1 order, not 2, but 3 orders to polish pickup for March. Or for February. I was going to make my cutoff, and there was a few in March that I wanted that I ended up picking up. So that is 2 coats of Jen and Berries. I'll Have What She's Having. The final polish is another new to me brand. This is by Graceful. This is called An Ocean Loves Water. And this is described as being a bright blue base with aurora shimmer, crystal color shifting flakes that move through to purple, blue, and green, plus a little sprinkling of hollow flakes are added for extra sparkle. This one was really pretty. I got it home and swatched it, did 3 coats, and was absolutely floored by just how beautiful this is. That blue base. I love colors like this with the flakies and the extra little sprinkling of glitter in there. It is really, really a pretty polish. So that is 3 coats of Graceful and Ocean Loves Water. So that's it, guys. That's everything that I picked up for February. March, that's it for now. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you next time.